It's 6 o'clock. Robert has just gotten home from babysitting Cora, our second grandchild, and he sat down immediately and started researching. I can hear him typing, so I know he's writing a little something, which might just be the outline.
So far I have written today's edition, April 1st, 2022.
Okay, so...
But I am checking the hot sheets for the stories that I'm going to write about tonight.
I asked him about 5 o'clock. Did he know what he was going to write about? He said no. And I just said to him, do you want to watch this series that we've been watching on TV, a documentary series? He said, no, I can tell it's going to be a bad night for the newsletter. So that's how it starts, researching and writing. It's 8 o'clock. What's the update? We've had a little break for dinner. Well, actually, no. We ate dinner watching the news on TV for research, and then what?
So I have all of the topics sketched out. I have written the introduction, which is usually the first page and a half to 2 pages, the lead story. And now I'm going back in and cite checking the details. So when I cite to a fact, I like to have a citation to a published source that verifies that fact. So I'd say it's going slow, but it's coming together.
Okay, we'll check in later.
All right, so here's the managing editor with her editing
I'm using
pen.
my unicorn pen tonight. It has about a dozen colors. Tonight I'm using red because I feel particularly serious about this matter. So, all right, I'm finished editing the document. It was, I was a teacher for all of my professional career, so I have to give it a grade every night. Tonight it got an A+. Excellent work. This is not to say that there weren't some areas of improvement that I noted. However, just saying, a few little things. A+. Robert is now getting ready for the podcast after I have carefully edited the document, and he has heeded all of the suggestions. And he will now read it live. And he's got a lot of interesting equipment here. You want to tell us what it is, Robert?
So I received a lot of feedback from readers about the sound quality. And so what I did is I went out and I bought a preamp board that is taking my voice, hopefully mixing it, and then putting it into the Callin app. And I'm still waiting for any of the readers who listen to it to say that it makes any difference. I've now done, I think, 2 episodes with this new setup, and I haven't heard any comments one way or another.
But there were several nights last week where you had to record
3 times.
3 times, which kept you up till past midnight. So it's a big endeavor. Okay.
So frequently the last thing that I write in the newsletter is the title. And so what I will do is I'll go back and read the newsletter to see what the overarching theme is. Although some days the first thing that comes to me is the title. And today I had to write the newsletter before I figured out what the title should be. And after having written it, I think the most important thing that Joe Biden did today, among many important things, was to declare or proclaim March 31st to be Transgender Visibility Day. So that is going to be the title that I'm going to use. And one of the reasons I am doing that is because every time I speak out in defense of transgender people, but also especially transgender youth, I hear from parents of transgender youth who tell me that they are very grateful that I'm speaking out because their kids are suffering real discrimination, suffer heartache every day, feel sometimes like they're in the shadows. They suffer, really difficult emotional challenges, and their parents are just really glad when somebody speaks up. So I'm happy to do it, but you know what? You should do the same thing. So Transgender Visibility Day today.
Yes, agreed.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, this is Robert Hubble, the author of today's edition newsletter. And I'm going to stop because the app is not recording my voice, so I'm going to have to reboot my computer. Hello everyone, this is Robert Hubble, the author of today's edition newsletter. Today is April 1st, 2022, and it's not recording again. Hello everyone, this is Robert Hubble, the author of today's edition newsletter. Today is April 1st, 2022, and today's edition is entitled Transgender Visibility Day. As Putin continues to commit war crimes against the Ukrainian people, Russia and the West are engaging in a strategic chess match on the global stage. The Biden administration fired the opening salvo when it disclosed intelligence assessments that Putin's advisors are lying to Putin.
It's 11 o'clock. What are you going to do now?
So now I have to go through and just do a tiny bit of editing to the audio version. I will then transfer the audio version to the written version, which I will then upload to Substack so readers can either read the newsletter or listen to the newsletter. That'll take about another 10 minutes, assuming all goes well.
Thanks a lot, buddy. You do great work.
Thank you.